What's up, everybody? Back again with another PSA return. These ones were sent out at the end of February and were returned to us at the beginning of April, I think first week of April. So, yeah, we got a pretty good stack of cards here. I think this was a smaller one, about 35 cards. Only a couple people submitted this time, but yeah, I think we got some good grades, so let's go over that. First up, we're going to be looking at Jeffers cards. Jeffers always sends in cards to us, usually some stuff that we pull for him on the live. So here we go. Let's take a look. So we got the Jirachi here, the Radiant Jirachi from Silver Tempest, which gets a 10. And also for Jeffers, we got the Lady from Lost Origin, which gets a 9. So this submission was part of the February $15 submission. So only $15 to send in these cards. March is going to be the same thing, and PSA just announced that they're going to be keeping $15 for, the membership, PSA membership members. So yeah, we're looking forward to sending in cards at $15 in bulk, which is going to be super cool. So next up, we got Kyle's cards. He sent these to me. He got the Raikou V from V-Star Universe. That gets a 10. Very nice card. Raikou is one of his favorites. We got the Palkia V-Star from Crown Zenith that he pulled from one of his ETBs. So he handed this off so we could grade it. Beautiful 10. Nice little gold card. And another one that he pulled from his Crown Zenith ETB, the Friends in Sinnoh, which also gets a 10. Awesome. Super cool stuff. All right, next up we got Goku. Goku always sends in cards to us, sends in some bangers, mostly vintage stuff. He's just started sending in, let's see, some Weiss and stuff like that. But yeah, let's see what he got for him this time. So first up, we got this Feraligatr here from Neo, which gets an 8. I think this one has a swirl on it somewhere, if I remember correctly. Can't find it now. Next up, we have this Mew, Japanese fossil. This one has a beautiful swirl on it. Nice little Pokeball on the left side there, but unfortunately, I think it had like 2 little pin marks on the hollow there. You could kind of see one right by his ear there. So the surface definitely got dinged here. And I think there's a very small crease. Not a big one, but a small crease on the back here. So surface definitely got dinged on there to give it a 4. Next up, we got the Psyduck Black Star promo from Pokemon League. This one gets a 9. Goofy little Psyduck there. Alright, next up we have a Prism card. Got the Aerodactyl Prism, which gets a 6. I heard that PSA has a tough time with grading these cards. Somebody told me that Rev sent out a bunch of Prism cards, and the highest grade he got was an 8. I didn't really see too much wrong with this. I was expecting a little bit higher. There might be a little bit of corner or edge wear there at the top, but I didn't see anything too significant. But that one gets a 6. All right, now we're moving into some modern. Modern Japanese is always gonna, not always, but in my experience, most of the time going to get a 10. Love the modern Japanese quality. But here we got the Leafeon V-Star from V-Star Universe. And the English Leafeon from Crown Zenith to pair with it. 2 lovely cards. Gotta love the evolutions. Alright, next up we got a Charizard. Charizards are always worth grading in my opinion. This one comes back a 9. Non-holo Charizard from Pokemon Rocket. Still a rare. And last up for Goku, we got Morty's Marowak from the VS series, coming back a 9. Definitely got to get my hands on some more VS cards. I love that the Lance series with the Gyarados and the Charizard and the Dragonite. Some of my favorites are in there, so definitely have to get my hands on some of those. All right, this stack right here is mine. Some of it's going to go up on the eBay or the Instagram for sale. Some of it's staying in the personal collection. I'm just kind of going through the whole stack here to see what's going where. But first up, We do have a good amount of promos, a lot of modern here. I think this whole stack is just modern. So I'm always going to grade some good modern cards at $15. Can't really beat it. So looking at the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection set right here. So we're looking at a 10 for the V, which I thought was not going to get a 10 because the centering was a little bit thicker on top than it was on the bottom. We have the V Max, which gets an 8. This one I thought was going to do better because the centering was probably the best on this card, but of course there's probably just some edge wear or something on the corners that's pretty typical with these UPCs. And then last up we have the V-Star, which gets a 10. So I am going to send in another stack of these promos and hope I get the 10 on the V-Max. And then I'll probably sell it as a lot, just a three card PSA 10 lot. So I think that's my best bet right now. All right, we have the final special delivery Charizard that I graded. We graded a few with CGC, a few with PSA, and this is the last one from PSA that I have. All of them got a 9. I think one of them got an 8, but no 10s on the Charizard, special delivery Charizard. All right, next up I graded 2 of these Lucario promos from the Crown Zenith ETB. So this one's getting a 10. The second one here, I believe, yep, gets a 9. This one I pulled from Pokebeers Live. A couple of these actually pulled from Pokebeers Live. So we got the Pikachu from Crown Zenith with all the characters there. I got the Calyrex. Nice card here. This one was originally a promo from one of the Japanese collection boxes that was going for well over $400, but English version is nice and cheap, but happy that one got a 10. Got the Mew here, the Sleepy Mew from Crown Zenith, which gets a 10. Got the Radiant Charizard from Crown Zenith, getting a 10. Like I said, I think Charizard's always worth grading. People are always looking for those. We got the Entei V from Crown Zenith, which gets a 9. We got the Suicune, which gets a 10. All right, next up we have one of my favorite cards from that was originally from V-Star Universe, now in Crown Zenith in the English set. We got the Simisear V-Star. This one gets a 9. Just love how goofy this card is. All the Simisear in the background. I just think it's hilarious. All right, we have the Deoxys V-Star from Crown Zenith. A little off-center on the top and bottom. I think that's why it got a 9, but the card itself is very cool. Just Deoxys combating through the through space here. All right, next up we have Friends in Hisui. Gets a 10. We have the Arceus Rainbow from Brilliant Stars. This one I actually believe I might have gotten from Bulbamasters. Originally I thought I got this from my garage sale lot. But this one, now that I'm remembering correctly, I believe I won it from Bulbamaster. So shout out to him too. So thank you for the 10 there. All right, next up we got the Gloria Full Art Trainer. I was hoping this one was going to get a 9. I'm sorry, a 10. This one I know for sure was from my garage sale lot pickup. Obviously worth more in a 10 than a 9, but you know, I'll break even on that one with it getting a 9. All right, now we're moving on to some Scarlet and Violet Japanese. We have the Professor's Research here. Nice little Gaifu card. Everyone's obsessed with the waifus. But any Gaifu collectors, this card's for you. All right, next up we got the Arcanine from Scarlet and Violet. This one is probably going to stay in the PC for a little bit. I love the simplicity of the background here, just a solid white background against that bold red of the terrestrialized Arcanine there. Got to get my hands on the Gyarados too. And what else? We got the Slowking coming out in Snow Hazard, which I'm excited to see in person. And then we're finishing off with a few art rares here. We got the Riolu in a 10. 2 of the Riolus in a 10. And then, of course, got the Drowsy. 2 Drowsies in a 10. So, that's our return for this month. Keep an eye out for what we're sending in April. I'm already accepting cards for April, so we've had people send me some outrageous cards already. We're seeing cards from Scarlet and Violet English, Triplet Beat from Japan, and then we're probably going to see some cards from Snow Hazard and Clayburst go out in this next submission too. But thank you guys for continuing to send me your cards. I love doing this. I get to see so many cool, rare, expensive cards that come through here. I just happy to make everyone's grading journey pretty easy. And then I get to send some cards on my own too, which I love doing. So thank you guys for dropping by, watching the video. Follow the Instagram at Booster Boys Cards. And yeah, that's it. Cool, guys. See you next time. Thank you.